All right, everybody, we are back. My next guest is probably best remembered for her Emmy Award-winning role on China Beach. She's now co-starring on the new series Pasadena, which airs Friday nights at 9 on Fox. Please welcome Dana Delany. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, thank you.
It's nice to know guys still do that. Do that whistle that I can't do. How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm happy to be in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've been actually in Canada shooting the show.
I was shooting in Vancouver when the whole thing happened. It was very strange being there.
But I think it's reassuring for some people to come here now and realize how well the city's doing.
It's amazing. It's fantastic. Everyone's so nice to each other.
Yeah.
I
hope that lasts.
This way. Yeah.
Now, in preparation for these interviews, I read a lot of press clippings about the person, try and learn something about them. And almost every press clipping I read about you mentions this really weird fact that I don't know if this is true, but that your family invented some crucial component of the toilet. Is that true? I mean, it sounds like I'm making that up, but I'm not. That is that
My great-grandfather came from Ireland.
His name was William Toilet?
No, John Delany, and he improved upon the flush valve for the toilet.
Which is the flush valve?
It's the thing, you pull the handle down.
Right.
And if you look on top, it'll say Delany flush valves.
And that's you?
That's me.
That's cool, though.
Well, yeah.
Well, I think, come on. Come on. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
It may seem like to you, but it's our bread and butter. The family crest.
This may seem like cable to you, but this is network. There's a certain standard. We'll just bleep that. No one will ever know. We'll bleep the whole section. Now, we have something in common. I went to high school in Brookline, Massachusetts. You went to Andover, which isn't too far away.
No, not at all, yeah.
That was, traditionally, it was like an all-boys school, and then they started incorporating...
Yeah, my class was the first class that had girls in it, yeah.
How many girls?
The ratio was 4 boys to 1 girl. It was fantastic. I've never had such good odds.
Fantastic for you.
For me, it was fabulous.
For all the boys, that would be kind of strange.
Yeah.
What were you like when you were going to high school? Were you a free spirit? Did you ever get in trouble, pull pranks, anything like that?
Yeah, we had kind of a wild class, actually. Yeah. Our graduation day, there's a big bell tower in Andover. Big, symbol. And we sewed together a lot of sheets and painted a hand on it and wrapped the hand around the bell tower and broke the key off in the lock of the door so nobody could go. And so all the parents saw this big hand around the bell tower. And, we called it the Hand of Man. It was very creative. These are the kind of pranks.
And your grandfather was like, "You've ruined our good name." No one will use our toilets now. Do you
remember where we first met?
We first met, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a crazy night. I remember they had some sort of they had some St. Patrick's Day function at the White House, and they rounded up every Irish person who worked in television.
That's right.
And so I think that's where we met, right?
That's it. Yeah, all the Irish events, yep. They just trot us out.
Yeah, they hide all the good china and everything, and then they get all the Irish people into the White House. And then they watch us carefully and then let us go.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Did I behave myself?
Yes, you did.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Quite a suave guy. If I keep saying it, people will believe it. You had an exciting thing happen fairly recently in the New York Times, right?
Yes, that was great.
Tell everyone about that.
Well, I'm a big New York Times crossword puzzle freak. I do every Thursday, well, I don't even... Friday, Saturday, Sunday I do, because those are the harder ones.
Those are the harder ones. So you skip I like to only get the easy one. It's like, it is not a cat, it is a D-O-G, But you go right to the hard ones.
Yeah, Saturday's my favorite. I'm really excited tomorrow's Saturday. I'm telling you, I'm obsessed. I look forward to Saturday just to do the puzzle. So recently my name was in, I think it was a star of China Beach, and they spelled my name wrong.
Ooh.
which is a big faux pas. So the whole puzzle was off. So anybody who knew.
Blamed you, probably.
Right. And they wrote in to the editor, to Will Shorts. It was a big embarrassment.
That's an honor to be in the New York Times.
Yeah, they have it wrong, too. Well, you've been in. I've seen your name.
Well, I think I've been in there once or twice.
No, you have. You have a great name for it, because it's easy. It's 2 vowels.
Well, that's not why they put me in. They put me in, not because of my name fits well with lots of other things, because I'm a cultural icon.
The O and the A.
I think it's because the O and the A.
The O and the A.
Goes with lots of things. This new show, Pasadena, it's sort of like a Dynasty but different. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a little hipper and darker and quirkier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more Twin Peaks. It's actually.
I loved Twin Peaks.
Well, it's funny you had Michael on because it's kind of like the Wasp Sopranos. I'm kind of like the female Tony Soprano.
The Wasp Sopranos, that's a great idea.
Well, everybody's trying to ride on the coattails of Sopranos, so
right.
why not one more?
The Wasp Sopranos, they just sit around and drink and they don't do anything. Spend their inherited money. If I've offended anyone, my apologies. Pasadena airs Friday nights at 9 on Fox. Thanks a lot for coming by.
Thank you so
It's
much.
good to see you again. Dana Delany, everyone. We'll be right back with David Rakoff. Stick around.